It's the possibilities that get disrupted. Our little digital hearts get broken when they cancel something out of the Division universe.
Trying to dig the way out. I'm only in the attack dog. How late you wanna stay out? It's past your curfew when it's dark. I'm searching for you in the park. Shady murdered him, another person. He just hit his mark. He bet his quota for the month. They found the coda all rolled up inside a bag. He probably dragged the body for about a block.
What up, banditos? We are live again. It is 8:15 on my end, Wednesday, May 15th, sorry. And yeah, so we're in the wake of the Ubisoft annual revenue report, earnings report, I should say. And along with that came some news that they're going to consolidate a few games and cancel others. One of those being the Division Heartland, which we were all looking forward to. Well, at least the possibility of it. So yeah, that's the deal. And they're going to break apart that team and shift it over to what they say is Assassin's Creed and X-Defiant, both of which are really close to the release dates. So X-Defiant is on the 21st. Assassin's Creed, which we're talking about Shadows here, which was also debuted this morning, is going to be releasing in November of this year. And it does look cool, I gotta say. I agree, Zephyr. But yeah, so Heartland breaks down, and I too wasn't like super stoked about it. I have the video of my reaction pinned, and so everything you need to know is really in that. But just to give you my thoughts here, just to download those. I've always kind of been wondering where Division Heartland was going to play a role in our Division universe, and you really don't want a mediocre game to pull audience from the Division 2 or potentially the Division 3. You want that game to rip. We all do anyways, right? We want that game to rip. But a mediocre game that's sort of a half-assed that just pulls the audience and the community away from the Division 2 just to be let down for those people to either come back to the Division 2 or leave the franchise altogether is potentially detrimental. Because what ends up happening is that the Division numbers start dropping because everybody's over there investing time in Heartland. and Division 2 numbers start dropping, and then maybe that impacts the investment or the amount of developers that they're contributing or assigning to this title. So, you know, if Heartland was a hit, then that's not really a problem because it's going to further drive people into our entire universe, right? Which would hopefully leak back over into Division 2 out of Heartland or whatever. But yeah, it just, you know, got really bad feedback during the betas, the testing phases. And so I think they were trying to recover from that. Maybe they stopped developing it a while ago. We don't really know, right? But yeah, from what I saw myself personally, from my eyes, it was all just kind of mediocre. It was like, okay, well, you know, we don't have all the details, fine. But from what I can see, it's like, yeah, it's a little bit of the Division, a little bit of some other things, but nothing really groundbreaking. Like, yeah, I got to invest some time into that game. And so my hopes were high for it. But from what I saw, my realistic gut feeling was like, ooh, I don't know about this game. So yeah, so, you know, in the end, I do feel like it's probably a good thing that they canceled the game for the Division community's sake, so we don't split the community and hurt Division 2, thereby hurting Division 3. But it really does suck to lose a game out of our camp because it just makes you wonder or worry about what other possibilities of loss we can receive from we can get pulled from our camp, right? And I don't know. I mean, they committed to the Division 3. Does that mean they could use this game as a platform to build Division 3 on top of? Or maybe learn from their mistakes when developing Division 3. Hopefully that at least, right? You know? So, I mean, that goes a long ways. Be like, hey, let's not do this in Division 3. We tried it in Heartland, and we got our balls kicked in. So, you know, maybe at least they'll learn that, right? You never know. Chevy, appreciate your 25 months. Man, appreciate that, bro. And also thank you for the heads up on Danny. I'm gonna head over there. But I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Baja, PvP does scale, but it's different in conflict. Just a quick thing. If you go in here and then you look at view PvP stats, it'll show you what your stats, how your stats change up. So, but it's different when you're in the dark zone versus conflict mode. So just beware of that. All Project Resolve made some changes to that difference. I think experience is what changed, didn't it? Something changed about it. I can't remember exactly. And then status effects is all different. It's all crazy. It's quite confusing. You have to go look. I don't even know if I can repeat it to you because I haven't gone in there since Project Resolve. I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. But speaking of which, Heartland was supposed to fill that gap. So I've been hoping. That's where I saw Heartland's potential was in PvP. So I was like, okay, because they have this open world dynamic PvEDP system going on there, right? And so I was like, okay, maybe that could be cool. You know, maybe I'll use it for that to get my PvP time in, because the dark zone is what we all want to work, but never has. I mean, it's got its moments, right? But I think that what the dark zone does best is, or just PvP in this game, is what it does best, really, honestly, no jokes aside, is that, I mean, no jokes, is that it just does a really good job of nerfing PvE. I feel like it does a really damn good job at that. And it's frustrating. Because I feel like, you know, the majority of the player base is in the PvE side, and we're the ones taking the punches. And those fixes don't even really do anything for PvP either. It just, they make those fixes and those changes, but it doesn't really change the situation, the overall situation, which it just doesn't really work. It's just too much to counter. There's too many angles. You get an answer for this, and now you're up against that. And so I think what ends up happening is I mean, it's already happening, but we see people just breaking into one type of build, right? Well, the best way to prepare for everything is what? Well, ultimately a tank build, right? That's the only way to counter everything, is just to be a tank build. And so you see guys out there running like 2 million in armor and doing, I guess adding like the Lady Death or adding some crits or whatever to it. Okay, so we need a couple hundred. So let me crack into this real quick and then we'll get into it. So we're gonna be doing a Wingman build today, and we've done quite a few of these. They're really fun. The idea is to basically buff your team, but also be a contributor. That's how the Wingman works. Okay, so you got lots of team support builds in the game. You got healers, you got tank builds, you got CC builds, you got DPS support builds, like a sniper. But many of those builds don't contribute in the form of eliminating enemies. And sometimes that can also, that role can hurt the team. You've probably been there. You've probably seen it. I do. Like a tank. Like in many instances, we'll have a tank on our team. This is usually legendary stuff, right? We're talking about here. So for raids, it's pretty specific, the roles that you have. But for legendary or even countdown, when you have a tank in there, it's just like, yeah, it's nice that I have this tank guy out there, like taking aggro and taking some damage, and maybe he picks me up from time to time. But the reality is I'd rather have just a fourth fighter. So that helps us eliminate threats and clear this content faster, right? And so I always have these priorities. Like when I see a healer in a build, well, healer's nice, but then I say I'd rather have Eclipse Protocol. And if I see a tank build, I say to myself, oh, I'd rather have a healer or Eclipse Protocol, usually Eclipse, because legendary, there's all that tech, right? So the Wingman, the concept of the Wingman build, it's a hybrid team support build. So it's to give your team as many buffs as possible, or massive buffs, while at the same time being a contributor and being able to hold your own on the stat board when it comes to kills. And so that's the type of build we're going to create today. Buy 3 of these, and it's probably all crap, but you never know. Maybe I'll get a God rolled Palisades out of that, right? Let's see. The Palisade Unicorns. Nope, just another combustor. Freaking game. Anyways, if anybody wants to play some legendary today to help me test this build, then that'd be cool. Those are down. If not, I'll just match make. No biggie. I'll probably test in District Union Arena, but I wouldn't mind doing other missions either. Okay, let's go work on this build, shall we? Student in Glass, what's up? Rolling Ready. Rolling Ready's in the house. So yeah, it really is going to be a busy summer and fourth quarter when we, well, technically Ubisoft third quarter when we hit this winter time. But you know, so we saw the Assassin's Creed trailer, and then they did a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but they didn't give us any gameplay, which sucks. It really sucks. They obviously weren't ready to show us gameplay. Slow, appreciate you.
Huck, that's my boy.
Thanks for that sub. And it's sort of like, what? Like, how are you gonna do all of that announcement? But you know, Ubisoft Forward's around the corner, so maybe they're just breaking it up. I don't know. But either way, the game looks sick. There's this dual role to it. There's going to be an open world element. And then it's supposed to be live service. Yeah, pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to covering that. We'll keep our eye on it along the way and make sure it pans out. The other thing that's around the corner is X Defiant. That's on the 21st. So we'll be jumping in on that for sure. It'd be nice if I have a few of you to squad up with. Okay, I'm looking for these pieces I pulled in. Hold on a second. Palisades could be an interesting backpack. The perfect Palisades because the proxy. Because it gives you tamper-proof. Perfect tamper-proof. And that can be nice. But we don't really need tamper-proof. But we do need shock that turns into armor for our team. So that's what I'm going for. And so Electric gives you the perfect version. But what I want to do is find a new Xena Getica backpack. So my goal is to, like we've done on many of these, is to give my team maximum armor. We're talking mega armor. And so I've found that your team will play more confidently with more armor and perform better with more armor in the form of bonus armor than they do in heals because it's proactive versus reactive. And so for the chest talent, we're going to use Vanguard. And so this gives your shield some invulnerability for 5 seconds, which is great. But also you're running all of these blue cores, making your shield extremely strong. And then it's going to dish out some armor to our team. Now I'm going to go with the perfect one here because I want my armor to be maxed out. So, dude, come on, man. Fucking asshole. God. Okay, where were we? Let me find this piece. I'm looking for the point man. There it is. So this can give 50% of my armor. So if I can get my armor up to 2 million, then this alone will give my team 1 million in bonus armor every 25 seconds. 1 million in bonus armor, 25 seconds. Crazy, right? Koji, welcome in. So yeah, that's crazy. So that's just this. And then what I'm thinking about is running Galvanize on the backpack and giving, based on shock from time to time, another 50% of my bonus armor, which is another 1 million. So potentially. And so that's 2 million. Now, the thing is, I want to try to get this backpack. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Electric because I'm going to use these Saint Elmos because I'm going to roll with Eclipse so that I can make up some of that lost damage. But we could also go with the Striker backpack because, again, it is important for you to deal numbers. I want to be on the board. I don't necessarily want to be number 1 in kills, but that would be great. But I want to be on the board. You know what I mean? So, but my job is to dish armor first, support the team first, and then contribute in kills. So I'm thinking here we could run the Striker backpack, and then we can run the Coyote and give our team more crits. That's one thing to do. Or we could just go all into the bonus armor, except the bonus armor is only going to kick in from time to time when you get Galvanized. But what I was going to do is go ahead and put on the shield on this side to do that. But I could also proc Galvanize. So Galvanize has got a cooldown. But either way, I can also proc it in multiple ways. So I can use the Banshee Pulse to give Confuse. And then the weapon is also going to give Shock. Now, if you run the Scorpio, you can give all 3. But I want to be able to play at range because I think that's more useful for legendary content because the enemies play quite deep. The Scorpio works great, but I'm just going to go with the Assault Rifle. I think it pairs up a little bit better with Striker, although you can run the shotgun with Striker. It does stack decently. Third day playing and 500 gear score. Very nice. So let me see here. So I'm looking for that Uzina backpack. Let's see what we got. Because I want the armor bonus that it gives you. That's why I'm looking for that. I don't know if I have it. I have to craft one real quick. So you have this with perfectly opportunistic, which is nice. But you need to run the shotgun. So there's lots of perks for running the shotgun, right? The thing is, opportunistic doesn't quite have a mass effect. It's not a mass effect, really. So it's really, you're just like focusing on one enemy at a time. And let's see here. Regular Uzina. Okay, let's see. So I need crits on it and Galvanize, regular Galvanize. I want to compare it to see which one's better. A tank skill build. Yeah, we got a few of those actually. They are really good. We did one with Foundry. That's amazing. It's called Game Over. And then we have another one called the Hitman. Both of them, and they both work in Legendary. Pretty fun. So I need this to have crits. I'll optimize it, but it needs to have crits. Oops. Come on, baby. And so the other half of me is just kind of in the back of my head wondering, well, you know, I could just drop the concept of the perfect stats and then dedicate more power to myself too. You know what I mean? So instead of going for Gila and Uzina, a lot of safeguard going on here, huh? I could go with like Cheska and Grupo and just pull in some more crits. It's not bad. And then we'd be stronger, and you know, because we're balancing, right? It's a hybrid, so we're balancing tank between DPS. And so, actually, let me look here real quick. So this is 50%, 30 meters, 10 seconds, right? Okay. Always a pain in the ass. Okay, come right here, go over here, tinkering. 50, 30, 10. And then the normal Galvanize. I just need to compare, see if it's worth it. So 10% difference and 20 meters. That's actually perfect. Galvanize is pretty damn strong. But perfect, yeah, maybe we just stick with the perfect one. That's actually pretty strong. But because that gives you an extra 10 meters, that's a big deal. And 10 meters and 10% more bonus armor. But Galvanize, on the other hand, isn't that awesome at the perfect. It's only 5% difference. Sorry, Point Man. Perfect Vanguard. Sorry, is what I meant. The perfect Vanguard is only 5% more. I have a regular one here somewhere. There it is. So if we compare these two, 45 versus 50, and everything else is the same. So the question is, do we want that 5% more armor, or would we rather have something else? We're probably good. So let's go ahead and do that. So that gives us, and then this we're going to change to crit chance. Yeah, the stats effects for shock is nice too, and for the Banshee pulse. So we got a couple of ways we're going to be bringing that in, which is nice. So we need chest weaves. Chest parts, chest parts. It's really annoying to have to buy these one at a time. I wish there was a way to just like load me up. this.
I really wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never find the 5/16 when you need it.
And then optimize. All right. And so we've done a similar build with True Patriot like this before also. And it was a hit. A lot of people liked it. It was a little bit different build though. So we need more crit chance here, it looks like. So let's load that up. So that's a hell of a strong shield, by the way. Tier 6. We could also do the Ninja Bike backpack to shift some things around, but I really like that double dose of bonus armor so that we can try to keep our team alive. Let's drive these up. No, Vanguard's only for your team. Yeah. Galvanize works for you, though. But you do get the invulnerable shield, so that's the perk for you. And then we're running this. Get the radius there, and then haste. I'll take haste. I'd rather have haste. And then this is going to be shield health. And we'll have shield health and holstered regen. All right, I think that's good. Man, I wish I could run 2 exotics though. Okay, let's see if we can get some surprise action going on here.
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent has joined your group.
I'm on Xbox. I'm working on a really cool video right now. That's why I started streaming a little bit late. It's gonna be a good one. The path to ultimate power in the Division 2. So we've done all these videos, right? Talking about expertise and mules, right? To get how to get rich in the Division 2, that kind of thing. And then we've talked about the tinkering and XP farming and what to do when you're level 40 and you know all these different things. And for and so this one is kind of linking everything together and giving it like how do I say, like it's minimum parts, you know, like a roadmap basically. That's what it is. That's the best word for it, probably roadmap. So it'll be good. Because it's, you know, these things are dripped to you on YouTube, and we got a playlist for new and beginning players. But, you know, this content is dripped to you and not necessarily the order in which it makes sense, right? I tried to do it in order, but even then there were weeks of gaps, right? And then people will join the Division 2 at different places. So maybe somebody joins the Division 2 and I'm putting out a video on the expertise system, but that's like way more advanced for them. They don't need to be interested in that quite yet, right? But there's, I guess, you know, there's just no easy way to really organize it besides a playlist. And we mentioned the playlist a lot, but it's sort of like when you're coming as a new player, you're like, well, I don't even know what half the stuff even means. What does he mean? Level 40. What does that even mean to me as a new player when I just bought the game yesterday, right? And so this is sort of going to link it all together and create that roadmap for players. So hopefully that'll help. But yeah, so, you know, there's that. And then I want to touch on Assassin's Creed 2. So I'm going to deep dive into that a little bit. Yeah, that's right, Craig. Yeah, the algorithm does whatever it wants, huh?
Another agent is now in your group.
Baby Maker. Baby Chemo. All right. That's enough for us to get started. You can go.
Another agent has joined your group.
Ooh, look at that watch. Level 33,000. See that bonus armor? Nice, buddy.
Trauma detected.
It's such bullshit that that grenade gets me back here. See, look at that bonus armor right there. Look at Aloha. It's crazy, right? So you got to keep an eye on that little timer. You got a little timer down there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Coming in, boys. The water's nice. Yeah, there's always a status effect going. It's a good build. Well, I'm having fun with it at least. Rain, appreciate you. I've been doing it a while, you know. And this one is easier. Obviously for new players, it's not as much, but thanks for the dono. Rain, making it rain.
Ha! That's my boy!
See my ammo. Nice. The team's playing along. They know what's up. So you want to use your shock ammo smartly, so to speak. So you notice I earned my ammo and then I switched over to my shotgun. Shit. Wasted that. So somebody else has got a Banshee pull, so I have to be careful when I use mine. Because if he pulses them first, then I get screwed. Mine won't proc Galvanize because you can't give a status effect to somebody with a status effect. This room is always the fun one. Let's see what we can do. But you notice the team plays more aggressive, right? Like, because they feel more confident. Bonus armor gives you tons of confidence. I want to try loading up some expertise on some gear. It's something we don't do very often, and we don't advise it. But on gear, but I want to do a test around it and see, hey, do we like this? Can we like this? You know? All right, they look ready. Fucker. Ah. Fuck. My shield didn't go up because he disrupted me. Fuck, that sucks.
Agent vital signs 0.
Fuck. That was lame. So lame. We had it. Yeah, it's actually a Wingman build, which is it's something that you're looking to buff your team, but at the same time you're looking to contribute. So it's a tank DPS, but with an emphasis on buffing your team. Driz,
Ha! That's my boy!
D Ruiz. I'm sure that's what it is. What up, Rock? So yeah, I'm giving my team about 2 million in bonus armor. You can see. So I got Galvanize and whatever. Galvanize and Vanguard. Shield's looking a little weak right now. Luckily we get some invulnerability, right? Oh, there's somebody behind me. Fuck.
Vital signs critical.
There it is. Used a couple armor kits on that one. Got a little rough for a minute. Yeah, the Heartland video is pinned in the chat. You want to check that out? Yeah, we talk about it. We talk about it.
System disrupted.
Hate that shit. It's cheating.
System restored.
There it is. Ah, I'm dizzy. Get me out of here. Ooh, that's fucking close. You really got to watch your shield. You do not want it to break. I pushed the limit there a little bit. So normally I break their chains, but I got greedy. That's the one thing you don't want to do. Don't let your shield break because it's just, you can see how fast. No, it doesn't matter how much armor you have. They're just going to kill you there. Ah, you fucking grenades. I hate that shit. Look at that. Dumb. Dumb.
Vital signs critical.
There it is. Headshots now. He didn't take that fucking... God damn it. He didn't take that Banshee pulse. He was in... under status effects. There it is. That was fun. So let's see how we did damage-wise. 43, 61, 50, 76. All right. So 76 Aloha. Let's see what he was running. Accuracy. I think he's probably DPS. Yep. So he's running 200% amp. So good. And we were dishing out tons of bonus armor. So that's a fun build. I'm not sure there's much to do with it after that. I mean, you could take it in different directions. Like we could take off the... We should try to do it without the perfect talents. And see what we think about it then. Okay, let's see here. It's all junk. So let me see here. We could go to this.
Took the antivirals to their stronghold at Tidal Basin and are planning to move them to a more secure location. We need you to recover them before that happens. We've ID'd a weak point in the perimeter of the base that should get you inside. We'll have a helo on standby to extract the antivirals once you secure them.
I'm basically like 60, 160, something like that. I'll show you in a sec. Well, I put crits everywhere, so we got crits in every slot. And then, I'm just getting some armor kits. Looks like we got one spot open.
An agent has left your group. Civilians in distress.
Okay, so crit chance, stats. Yeah, so 60, 137. And so let me see if I could take off Vanguard here. And what would I put instead? Let me see if I have my Cheska. Did I bring it? I like the perfect Galvanize. I didn't bring my Cheska. Shoot.
Civilians in danger.
Brain. Damage. So what I'm going to do is take off Perfect Vanguard. I'll lose a little bit of armor, and so will my team, but it's just it's smidges. But instead, I'm going to put some Cheska there, which will then in turn allow me to put more crit damage on the build. So let's see if I have it. So there we go. So we'll put this one on instead. So it's only a small loss here, basically, but it should pump my damage up a lot. Okay, I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to do that. So if we look at my stats now, so I'm at 6135, so I can load on more crit damage here. And here now. Oops, one off of that. And we're at 57, 159. Yeah, good. That should work. Let's see how we do now. Come is the zombie in the house.
Another agent is now in your group.
Oh, you fucking things.
System malfunctioning.
God, this is a hell of a long status effect. This room is always a pain, isn't it? Really? Fucking direct hit from that Warhound. Get that guy, bro. Get that guy. Fucker healed through that shit. Such a dick move. Hate that. Part of the problem is you're so far away from the action back here. Ah, the fucking shock bullshit. God damn.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Saw that fucking coming.
Agent
Every
vital
time that
signs.
shock, I'm dead. It's just like the status effects last so
Agent vital
long.
signs, 0.
Cause she's so hard to kill. What the fuck? How's she still alive?
Protected.
God. Where's that drone lady at? Hit them with your turret.
Agent down.
Probably a medic getting them all up. Yep, there is. Gotta get to the drone operators. They're gonna fucking torture us here. Look at that. I just lost all my armor.
Needed. Agent needs assistance.
God damn it.
Agent
Again.
incapacitated.
Fuck. Those drones. They're killing us,
Agent
man.
deceased.
I mean, not really. I'm not really upset about Heartland, but I just don't like things being taken away from our universe. But Heartland didn't look that good. I think it was probably a good decision they scrapped it. I think it was Lost and Never Neverland. Look at this healer just getting everybody up.
Agent down.
Yeah. We're overrun by the healer. That's why I don't like fighting in the back here, you know, which is the default place to fight. But the drone operators are way on the other side. Unless you got a sniper on your team, you're not getting those drone operators. They're getting you. You know? So it's funny, right? Because the farther you play away from the tusk, the white tusk, then you're giving them an advantage because they don't have damage drop off and they don't have accuracy drop off at distance. They are just as accurate, land just as many shots at twice the distance as they do standing right in front of you. You gotta, and so in certain rooms, you do have to push. You do have to get aggressive, but you can't do that alone. The whole team's got to be on the same page, or else you start falling like dominoes. Yeah, John, I think that was just for reanimated. Yes, I noticed it. I was talking about it a lot. I felt like I was the only one noticing it too. So I'm glad you mentioned it. I was like, there's something wrong with determined for the reanimated event. It was like, it's like helmets were like, I would hit a guy with like 50 million, like 50 million, and his helmet wouldn't break, and it would show a damage number of like 11 million. And I was like, what? It's like, I get that's his head and there's no head multiplier there, but it is still 1,250% damage from my last headshot kill. So it would still be in the 40 millions, you know? And then it won't be enough to break. And it was really inconsistent. Really, Ben? People saying that it being canceled is a lie? Why? That's crazy. That's quite the conspiracy, right?
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, it's better we wipe anyways. That was a bad round. Oh, who's got the time to do that, right? Who's got the time to go around? Well, there's some weird people in this world, I gotta say. That people have time to go troll and pretend they're a dev and say it's like who are you? Where? And I'm sort of jealous that you have all that time to do that. You don't have anything better to do. Oops. God, it's always the drone operators. All right, let's go get those drone operators. So the healing station guys got to go first, but the drone operators, they're hard to kill. Yeah, we got this. Ah, she's fucking tanky. God damn. Gotta get that medic. There we go. Good job, boys. It's at my house. They can't see shit. Trying to blow up his fucking backpack. Want to do it?
Serious trauma detected.
Ooh, that was fucking close. Good job. Somebody's still alive though. Some sneaker McSneakerson. Where is he? He's trapped on the other side? That's annoying because we can't heal. Yep. Oh, he's trapped. Fuck. Oh, he's wandering. Fuck. That is so shitty. Let me put on a oxidizer. See if I can get him that way. Too deep. Damn, man. Oh, he's close. Got him. Fucker. How is that not fucking hitting him? There he goes. Come on, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh my god. Oh, that fucker. Look at this glitchy sky and shit. What's going on? Look at the sky glitching and shit. Are you guys seeing this shit? What is up with this game? Oh, that's so fucking lame. Got him. All right. All right. Let's get back to business, shall we? Jesus H. Let me make sure that everybody's got their skills. Fucking drone operators, huh? God, I hate those drone operators. I swear to. Yeah, I don't know for sure, John, but I was irritated as hell, and I kept saying it. People are like, no, never multiplies on blah blah blah. I'm like, it's like my main go-to like headhunter builds. Like I know when something's wrong with them. You know what I mean? Like I could just tell. I got it like that. Not on everything, but when it comes to headshot builds, I have a superpower. All right, here we go again. We got one drone operator and healer right up front. And station. Fucking drone operator again. Get that lady. Shit.
Detected.
There it is. Good job. They made it look easy. Ah! Fucking same thing every time. Somebody behind us. How does that not get him? How does that not get him? I'm like beaming him right there. She's so hard to kill. I mean, they must give her a shit ton of armor. I mean, she's harder to kill than most elites.
An agent needs assistance.
Whoops. Need to use that.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Fucking around.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Come on, come on, come on. Fuck, it wouldn't let me twist. God damn it.
Agent killed.
Dumb ways to die.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh my god.
Agent down.
That dog shot a rocket around the corner. Fucking stupid. As it was leaving. Just a perfect land. No, but helmets do take 1,250% of your last headshot kill. Remember that. They take headhunter damage. Which means it's possible to hit 50, 60 million on the head. Even if they're wearing a helmet. The helmet, of course, breaks at about 18 million. It should. And that's what we're not seeing. So you'll hit him with a 50 million headhunter buff.
Immediate medical
Come here, you fucker. Oof. There must be a medic out there, right? Because this got turned. I feel like we're fighting more enemies than we need to. Okay. I feel the calmness, though. More, though. Never mind. Forget the calmness thing. Look at that. She just put out 2, and 2 are already out again.
Assistance.
This is dog.
Give up now.
Oof, what a mess. Yeah, those drone. Today, it seems, you know, there's always a pain in the ass NPC, right? Today, it seems to be those rushers and the drone operators. I mean, the drone operators are always a pain in the ass, but do you ever notice the elite drone operators are exceptionally hard to kill? I mean, elites are always super strong, right? About 24 or so million, give or take. And she's just really hard to kill. Okay. Same deal, different map. Here we go. Killing station up. Not bad, that was a good clear. Fucking drone operator. Incoming!
Agent down.
Where's that drone operator? She's hiding. There she is.
An agent needs assistance.
Get out of there, boys. Bad spot. Ah! Busy! Come on, stay in there.
Trauma detected.
Incoming! Can't see shit. Look at that guy off the turret. Good job, team. Keep rocking it. Ah, it's always that.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, fucking. It's always the same thing. It's always the same thing.
Agent
Oh my gosh.
0.
God, somebody's got to hide down here. Ah, you fucker. A melee that breaks your shield. Gotta love it. Getting back to my team here. Here they are. There we go. Group up, group up, group up. All right. Yeah, we gotta be careful how much you separate like that. All right, good job, guys. I got you, baby. What up, Philly? Southside. Philly. That's a tough one there. So that's the big checkpoint, one you got to get through to know that you're gonna make it to the end, and then it's a little bit downhill from here. The next one is like the entrance to the hovercraft. It's that one's a big pain in the butt too. Could turn sour there. It's awfully quiet. Oh my god.
Serious trauma.
That was an explosion in the fucking back. One hit. Takes 2 million of my armor away. That's pretty incredible. And I had bonus armor. The invulnerable shield is actually quite handy. It's even invulnerable from those drones. Oh, you fucker.
That's critical.
Oh, come on.
Agent down.
I should just put on explosive resistance and call it a day. Ooh, I'm out of armor kits.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma
Oh my god.
Out of action.
This part's usually not that
Agent
hard.
killed.
Explosives, explosives.
Agent down.
They're pushing. I wonder if there's a healer out there. I feel like there's too many of them right now.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, it's down to Zom. You can do it, zombie. Don't go backwards. Careful how far you go back. If there's a healer, if there's a medic out there, we're F'd. Do you guys feel like the drones have been doing a better job at avoiding the turrets? I think we're all out of armor kits. That drone operator, huh? They're nightmares. There she is on the left, I think. Yeah. There she is. Coming to you. Coming to you. Coming to you, to your left. Pushing on your buddy. I'm getting slugged with... Look how strong they are. Oh, finally, man. God, huh? This mission's such a pain in the ass. I'm sure that explosion went through that wall like it's not supposed to. Back. Woo-hoo-hoo. They're doing a pretty good job. It's not easy. Incoming! Oh, helicopter. Another drone operator. Where are they coming from? Gotta get that rusher. One rusher can clean the whole. There you go, they got it. Oh, another Chunga? Where the? Honestly, I feel like they're spawning. Oh yeah, there is a medic. There it is, right there. I had a hunch. I think that might be a lot. Nope. It's the drone lady somewhere around there. Torturing them. There it is. Good job. Good patience. That's tough. They were all elites right there, right? I mean, I couldn't quite tell, but they looked like it. guys. Hey, it's nice you get to keep your... Oh, I switched weapons. But I was, even though I died, I kept my St. Elmo stacks, which is kind of nice. Yeah, when you go into that end phase, trying to have all your armor kits is usually a good idea. Easier said than done, though, isn't it? Ooh, there's a lot of them. Drone operator. 2 drone operators. There you go. Ah, fuck you, tank. Incan. Fuck.
Immediate medical assistance
I'm
needed.
stuck. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, stuck on a tree.
Agent down.
Jesus Christ.
Agent deceased.
Jesus, dumb. Ah,
Trauma detected.
they got like the best of angles on you. I don't want to use armor kits. Got angles, huh? God damn. Get that lady right. Shocking drones doesn't do much, does it?
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
Oh, that was an immune shield. What the fuck?
Deceased.
The shield was immune.
An agent needs assistance.
I missed my decoy for those drones.
Serious
Jesus.
trauma detected.
Oh, explosives. Not get him?
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. Serious trauma
Jesus.
detected. Agent down.
Man, they're playing really deep, huh? I can hardly get a shot out without hitting a grenade. They really don't want us to go in there.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, it's a blue striker with Galvanize and Vanguard. And then Banshee. So we're giving bonus armor out to our team on shield proc and shock, basically. And disrupt. And then otherwise we got crits everywhere. So Vanguard, Galvanize, Shock, Disrupt, and Shield Prop. God, they really held down that fort right there. Is that ammo or armor kit? I'll take it. Go all the way back. All the way back where? Lead to the front? I don't know what he means. What is they doing? Somebody in that room. Nice, jerk. Come on, sniper. Waiting for a chunga up here, am I wrong? Yeah, there he is. Fucking Warhound. These explosions have me seeing a lot of bad words today. What up, Classy? Cameo? All right, here we go. The pain in the ass phase. It's usually a good idea to have a decoy for this. We'll tough it out. Forward left, forward right. Oh, zombies got it. Fuckers. All right. Did you get the last one? Not sure. Get it? Yeah, you did. All right. Got it. It's all warhounds? Who's that grenadier? Medic on the field.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, baby, you're way over there. It's too far. Can't save you. Zombie can. Try to keep you armored up as best I can. Got a medic out there, though. Got a rusher.
Agent down.
Incoming. God damn. Those guys wailing on me from so far away. I'm doing good on ammo, though, I gotta say. Surprised. Another one. There it is, maybe? There it is. Good job. God, this mission is always exhausting. Every time. Like, my hands hurt. Oh, my Lord. Like, I've been saying, like, for new players, every time I play this mission, I'm like, I feel bad for new players. I feel bad for experienced players that have to do this. Thing's not easy. Cars. Yeah, it's tough to not run a. I mean, we did pretty good for not having a healer, but you know, the one person that was running the art, or they both were running. I think two of them were running the reviver thingy hive. It's super helpful. Okay, let's see how we did here. 100 kills on the dot. Right on. And we're into billions, of course. Good job, guys. Good job, Tank. So the big question is, did I feel better running Cheska with instead of the Gila chest? That's basically what we changed that round. Not really. I couldn't tell the difference, to be honest with you. So, I mean, this mission is a lot harder than whatchamacallit, title base, or what were we doing before? District Union, that's right. Yeah, a lot easier than District Union. I mean, District Union's a lot easier than this one, so that's going to change your impression on that chess piece swap. I would say, is it worth it? Probably not. I think you probably just stay with the Gila. Not that you need that extra armor, but it's giving in dividends over time. And I gotta say, the one thing that I did really enjoy was
an agent has left your group.
Let me put this back on so you can see. This is the original version, but the invulnerable shield is actually really nice. And so when I pop that shield, I don't get bonus armor. My team does, but I get the invulnerable shield. And so I keep an eye on that invulnerability meter. It allows me to stay out there a little bit longer.
You are no longer in a group.
Yeah, pretty fun build. I mean, I think I like it better than the True Patriot version, just because you're getting more personal damage out there. But you know, it'd be nice to be able to put on the shocker punch too, but you just can't do that unless you're going to give away Galvanize. And again, it's you put on the shocker punch so you can hold people still, but that shock is no longer going to give people bonus armor, and I feel like the bonus armor is more important. It was constantly kicking in. So there was a time, and I'll capture this footage later and I'll highlight it in a video, but there was a time that one of these guys was way out there. I think it was that baby guy. And he was way out there, and I had shock ammo, and so I was shooting the guys around him and watching his armor go up, this bonus armor go up. So you can support guys from way far away with your shield, because the shield doesn't have a distance meter on it either. You know, they don't have to be near you. Just your whole squad, they can be anywhere. And so both Galvanize, I mean, Galvanize does have a distance limitation, but it's 30 meters, which is pretty big, from the point in which that shock is applied. Yeah, that's a beast, Brain. That's a beast. So yeah, it's pretty cool. What's gonna come up a lot, I already know it's gonna happen when I post the build. People are gonna say, oh, if you run the Scorpio, you're gonna get shock and disorient too. Totally, but I was watching them use the Scorpio, and the Scorpio is a beast, no doubt, but it's so limited on range, you know. And you see how deep they were playing. I mean, even in this last phase, right, we're way up there, and there's guys that are in close proximity, so you could just focus on them, but they're not always what you want to do. I mean, if you have a drone operator in the back or a grenadier in the back, you need to focus on that person way over there. That's so far away. What is that distance? I mean, I can only go out to 50 meters, so it's way out there. 70 meters probably, you know? And so the assault rifle is better. So yeah, you could run a non-exotic assault rifle with the Scorpio and do that, but I really like this gun. I think it does really well with it. But there's no wrong answer there. You know, you can even trade Galvanize for opportunistic and run it that way. So you have options. Go with what you want to do. But Galvanize was actually helping me too. So I could do opportunistic and help me with the shotgun, but Galvanize also helps me with the assault rifle. So it's, you know, same but different. You could also do protector, and so when your shield takes damage, it's just that you're really not running the shield full time. I mean, even though I'm running a 2 million armor build with a shield that's partially invulnerable, a 6-tier shield, it still breaks. You still saw it break, right? A lot from explosions. That's mostly when the shield broke. I mean, that's, I gotta say, the one downside of this build is that there's no answer for explosions. And some of these missions are worse than others. Like, District Union Arena is not that bad when it comes to explosions, but this mission, I mean, that was painful. Some of those waves where the drone operator's running around from A to B. We couldn't lock her down. She's way in the deep, and she's just sending them out from her little drone factory that's stuck on her back. Yeah, Galvanize is really nice, Ikoma. It really is. It really is. I mean, it's a really good option. Like, if you wanted to skip Vanguard and just run Galvanize, you could. You know, you totally could. You could run, just obliterate, put damage on your chest, and just keep... I mean, just another way. Here's another way you could do it. So you could put... Let me just throw it here. Like a Palisade Obliterate, for example. Give yourself some armor on kill. Then run Galvanize, and then Galvanize is going to kick in from both your gun and your pulse, your Banshee. So you're still going to get Galvanize. I mean, you could even run Riot Foam, but what's nice about that is that it actually frees up your other skills. So if you wanted to run a Reviver, or a Riot Foam, or a Blind, or whatever you want to do, but that frees up your other skills, so you don't have to have the shield, which is just another way to play. The other way, I mean, there's another way we could go, which is if we put back on the Gila, wherever it went, the Point Man. So you can put back on the Point Man, and then run your Striker backpack to get more damage, and then buff your team another way. For example, the Coyote's Mask. So you're giving them crits and you're giving them armor. The downside is about the Coyotes, sometimes somebody's already running a Coyote, so you can still get the double buff, but and you're also losing armor by doing that. What else could we do? I mean, you could do Tardigrade, of course, but the shield one I think is way better. The Vial doesn't really make sense. You don't have enough status effects for the ticks to really work. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to lose the backpack slot, talent slot, because there's so many options back there. You know, you even got Creeping Death, but you got like Protector. But probably Galvanize and then Opportunistic. Those are probably your best. Oh yeah, Catharsis. Thanks, Brain Damage. Yeah, totally. Catharsis. That's what we're missing. Do I have that here? That would be worth a test. Because, I mean, with that invulnerable shield, it probably purges a lot. The downside, of course, is the Catharsis. The Catharsis is only for, I mean, it's sort of zonal, right? So the question is, well, do you want the Catharsis heals or do you want the bonus armor 50% kicking in all the time, right? Because you got the shock and you got the Banshee. And so the Galvanize is kicking in all the time. Which this one does too, but it's a little bit more out of your control. But it's a damn good option, actually. I like that idea. I feel like I want to try it. The cloud is, I think, bigger than you think it is, though. But yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, the other thing you could do is, hold on a second. Let me twist this around. What if we put that there and then, I mean, it depends on which weapon you're running, but in most of these legendaries, you could probably get away with the 200% chest piece. So you could also run it that way. So you're getting the bonus armor from your Banshee and then you don't have to run your shield. So it's a shield, no shield option. That's basically what you're doing. Shield, no shield. And on some missions, having a reviver is pretty darn handy, right? I mean, on District Union Arena, you probably don't. On Roosevelt Island, you probably don't if you've played them enough. But on the zoo, on Tidal, yeah, having a reviver hive is pretty darn nice. I think I want to run this one more time with the Catharsis. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow or the next day. But the double bonus armor is probably better in the end. That's my hunch. All right, folks, well, I'm going to call it a night before it gets too late. And I will catch you tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the video pinned in the chat. Give it a like, make your comment, do all your duties, and I'll see you tomorrow.